The ocean was big and blue, the waves moved gently. But deep below, something scary was waiting. Nixie, Serena, and Azure swam quickly, their tails shining like silver and gold. The three mermaids were best friends, they loved to explore. "Let's find treasures," Nixie said. She was always the bravest. "I hope we find something special," Serena said, her eyes wide with excitement. Azure looked around carefully. "We shouldn't go too far," she said. "We've never been this way before." "But what if there are more treasures here?" Nixie asked. "Maybe we'll find the best one yet." Serena clapped her hands. "Ooh. Maybe a golden crown or a magical necklace." Azure still looked unsure, but she followed her friends. They swam past tall corals and big rocks. Small fish danced around them, and a sleepy turtle waved its flipper. Then they saw it, a big broken ship on the ocean floor. The ship was very old, the wood was dark, and plants covered the sides. Some fish had made their homes inside. "This ship must have sunk a long time ago," Nixie said. "That means there will be lots of treasures," Serena said. The mermaids swam inside. It was dark, but little glowing sea creatures helped them see. Nixie picked up a silver locket. "Ooh, oh, look at this." Serena found a glass bottle. "There's something inside," she said, shaking it. Azure found a gold ring. "This is pretty," she said, but she still felt nervous. Then something moved above them, a shadow, no many shadows. Azure's heart started to beat fast. "Did you see that?" Before Nixie could answer, something fell from the sky, nets. The mermaids screamed. The nets wrapped around them, trapping their tails. "Help," Serena cried. "Let go of us," Nixie shouted. They kicked and pulled, but the nets were too strong. The mermaids felt themselves being pulled up, up, up. The water got brighter, the air felt different. Then, whoosh, they were out of the sea. The cold wind touched their skin. Their gills felt dry, their tails felt heavy. They blinked, the sun was bright, the sky was too open. "Where are we?" Serena whispered. The mermaids were lying on a hard wooden floor. Around them, big humans clapped and cheered. "Real mermaids," a man laughed. "We're going to be rich. We'll put them in a big glass tank." Another man said, "People will come from everywhere to see them." Nixie's heart pounded. They had been captured before, but they always found a way to escape. This time felt different. This time, the humans wouldn't let them go. The boat rocked gently on the water. The three mermaids were trapped in a big fishing net. Their tails were tangled and they couldn't move. Nixie tried to pull her tail free. "Let us go," she shouted. The humans laughed. "Look at them," one man said. "They're so beautiful. We're going to make so much money." Another man said, "People will pay to see real mermaids." Azure's eyes filled with tears. "What's going to happen to us?" she whispered. Nixie didn't know, but she knew one thing: they had to escape. Serena looked up at the sky. The sun was shining. The ocean was close, but they couldn't reach it. The humans started pulling the net toward a big wooden cage. It had strong bars. "They're locking me up," Serena cried. "No," Nixie kicked her tail hard. The boat rocked a little. "Hey, stop moving," a human shouted. But Nixie didn't stop. "Kick everyone. We have to make the boat move." Azure and Serena kicked too. The boat rocked more. "Stop them," a human shouted. A man grabbed a long rope and tied the net shut. The mermaids couldn't move anymore. Nixie felt scared. This time, their trick didn't work. The boat moved faster, cutting through the waves. The humans were taking them far away. Deep in the ocean, the mermaid kingdom was worried. Nixie, Serena, and Azure hadn't come home. Their families searched everywhere. Nixie always comes back before the sun sets. Her mother said, "Something is wrong." Serena's father called the sea creatures. "Did you see the young mermaids?" he asked. A jellyfish swayed. "I saw them near the old shipwreck." A dolphin jumped. "I heard screaming, then the water was quiet." The mermaids gasped. "The humans took them. We must save them." The mermaids called for the fastest sea creatures. Whales, dolphins, and strong fish gathered. "Follow the boat," they cried. The sky grew dark. The boat reached land. The humans pulled the mermaids onto a dock. It smelled like old wood and strange fish. "Let's put them in the big glass tank." One man said they'll live here forever. Forever. Nixie's heart pounded. They couldn't stay here forever. The humans carried them into a giant glass tank. It was full of water, but not the kind they knew. It smelled funny, it wasn't like the fresh ocean. The humans dropped them inside. Splash. Nixie, Serena, and Azure swam to the top. They pushed against the glass. Let us out. The humans just smiled. Tomorrow, people will come to see you. One said, you belong to us now. Serena started crying, I want to go home. Nixie held her hand, we will. Serena, we just need a plan. Azure looked outside the tank. There are guards everywhere, how can we escape? Nixie bit her lip, she didn't know yet. But she had to think fast before it was too late. The water in the glass tank was cold. It felt strange, not like the soft, moving sea. The mermaids swam around, looking for a way out. Nixie pressed her hands against the glass. It's too strong. Serena looked around. The humans are watching us, how can we escape? Azure's tail flicked nervously. There must be a way. Outside the tank, the humans laughed. They were happy. They had caught real mermaids. Soon, people would come and pay to see them. We must think fast, Nixie whispered. Far away in the deep sea, Nixie's mother, Serena's father, and many other mermaids swam quickly through the water. A big whale led the way. The boat went this way. Dolphins and fast fish followed. The mermaids were coming to save their children. We must hurry, Nixie's mother said. They are in danger. Back in the glass tank, night came. The humans left, but 2 guards stayed. They sat near the door, talking. The boss said we must watch them all night, one guard said. They can't escape, the other laughed. They are stuck forever. Inside the tank, Nixie had an idea. She swam to Serena and Azure. We must trick them. How? Azure asked. Nixie smiled. We will pretend to be sick. Serena gasped. Will it work? It must, Nixie said. Follow me. Nixie floated to the top of the water. She closed her eyes and stayed very still. Serena and Azure did the same. Minutes passed, then... Look, one guard pointed. Something is wrong with them. The other guard ran to the tank. Are they dead? We must take them out and check. The guards opened the tank and reached in. At that moment, the mermaids jumped up. They grabbed the guards' arms and pulled them into the water. The door burst open. Water rushed inside like a giant wave. And in the water, their families. Nixie, Serena, Azure, their parents called. The big whale had used his tail to smash the door. The dolphins and fish rushed in, pushing the guards aside. Jump in the water, Nixie's mother shouted. The mermaids leaped forward, splashing into the water. They were free. The sea creatures turned and swam back toward the ocean. The mermaids followed. Come back, the humans shouted. But it was too late. The mermaids were gone. Back in the ocean, the water felt warm and safe again. The mermaids hugged their families. You were so brave, Nixie's mother said. We will never go that far again, Azure said. Serena giggled, well, maybe just a little. They all laughed. Nixie looked at her friends, she was happy. They were home, they were safe. And they would never let humans catch them again. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories. Bye.